Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Monday, August 18th, 2014. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's jump right into the charts here. We'll start off with the usual S&P 500 E-mini futures. You'll see the futures are trading higher this morning by about 9 3/4 points to 1962 1/4. Somewhere in that vicinity, give or take a quarter point at any given moment. But you can see that markets have really been rallying up all night long. So that is a positive for the S&P, at least at the start of the day. We'll see if the markets can hold their gains. We are in the dog days of August where the volume will be very, very light. And as long as you have light trading volume, there's always a chance that the markets will start and finish higher. Again, light volume generally favors the upside going forward. So we'll see where this takes us. But there are some stocks in the news today. It looks like markets are rallying first off on the back of European news and some news coming out of Russia saying that Russia is backing off of the Ukraine situation. How much of that is true, I don't know. I don't really believe it. But nonetheless, the markets will move and we have to trade them accordingly. Looking at the news today, we have some news starting off with Family Dollar. If you take a look at the stocks here today, let's just go to the charts. You'll see, first off, Dollar General, ticker symbol is DG. It looks like it is going to buy out Family Dollar, at least make a bid for it. So Dollar General is up on the news. Why is the acquiring company or the company making a bid up? I'm not sure, but I don't think there's much upside here for Dollar General. But the one stock that is getting bid higher is Family Dollar, and that is FDO, and the stock right now is trading at around $79.75. It closed at $76. If you ask me, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, and Dollar General should all just go in it together and merge and become one big giant dollar store. And don't be surprised if that's what happens, because I think the market is starting to price it all in that way. Either way you slice it or dice it, these stocks are all higher. I don't know if there's anything we could do with them here. I'm looking at some different levels and I'm just not seeing much. Let's take a look at DLTR, which is Dollar Tree, and this one is trading down. So stock closed at $55.60. This stock still looks like it has a lot of support around $54. So keep that on the radar today. That could be in play. Also, there's a lot more support if it really sold off around $49.78. So this is going to be the one where we could probably make some money. DLTR. As far as Family Dollar goes and Dollar General, I don't think there's much money to be made there on either one of those. But we can look at Dollar Tree, which is DLTR. And again, I gave you two levels there. Let's take a look at LCI. I saw this on my radar this morning. Stock is catching a good little bid. Closed at around $39.40. It is now trading decently higher. So good little pop this morning there. We'll see how that plays out. I'm not sure there's going to be a lot more upside here, but nonetheless, stock has a strong gap. We want to respect what we're seeing. Watch for resistance around the 44.75 level. There's also a lot more resistance around 46.50 if it does get up there. So keep that on the radar today. Let's take a look at Ingersoll Rand. They are buying a component of, I believe, this company right here, CAM, which is Cameron International. So they're buying a piece of it. Cameron, you would think, would be trading up on the news. They're really not trading up much. So, again, no movement in Cameron, but Ingersoll Rand is buying a component of that. That should knock Ingersoll Rand down a little bit. Right now, the stock's trading at 60.55. We'll see if it does pull back. Remember, Ingersoll Rand today does have very, very good support around the 58.60 level. So keep that on your radar today if it does trade down to that point. Target's in the news today. TGT is a ticker symbol there. Looks like the company is going to keep 900 stores open 2 hours later than normal. So I don't know if that's a big deal, but nonetheless, we'll see if the stock moves around a little bit. The stock has been really, really severely beaten up as of late. So if the lows get taken out on a daily chart, you really have no choice but to look back down towards the $55 level. I'm not seeing anything great here for Target at the moment or anything that spectacular. But we'll see what it does after the opening bell. It is worth watching today. Looking at a few other things in the market today, I believe there were a couple of other buyout deals that took place. We talked about Dollar General making a bid for Family Dollar. Also, you have, I believe, We talked about the Ingersoll Rand, and then you have another company here, Sensata, to buy Schrader, and that's pretty much it for Merger Monday. So I don't know if we can make a lot out of all of that, but either way, we'll see how it all shakes out and plays out going forward. Looking at the oil market this morning, you do have light sweet crude trading down 90 cents to $94.42. So oil is just continuing to slide here in the dog days of summer. Let's take a look at the USO, which is a good way to trade oil, and you'll see that the USO right now is trading at around $35.26. It closed at $35.42. I have oil going down to around the USO going down to around 34.20 before I would even get interested in it for a bounce. So just be real careful with the oil market. Looks like the pullback is on intake, and we'll see how low it can go. But again, I don't see really a good support level for the USO until this gets down to around $34.20. That's where I'd get a little interested in it, though, for a bounce. So we'll see how that plays out going forward. Gold is down today as well. Gold futures right now are down $8 to $1,298 an ounce. So right now, gold futures are getting hit. Let's take a look at the GLD, which is the Spider Gold shares, and you're going to see that they're trading at $124.75. They closed at $125.48. So it's a pretty good little dip here for gold this morning. Level I have for the GLD, if it does get down there, would be 122.90. That's a level I would be interested in owning the GLD. So keep that level on the radar today. If it gets down to 122.90, that's where you can look for a bounce play. Again, most of the levels here are scalp plays, but this is probably even a little bit of a better level than a scalp play. So just understand it can pierce. But right around that 122.90 level, that's where I would get interested in the GLD today. We'll see if it gets down there. I'm not sure that will happen, but that is a level that you do want to keep on your radar. So going forward, looks like futures still sitting right here at this up about $10 at the moment. So a decent pop this morning. We'll see if the market can hold most of its gains. Generally, Mondays have light volumes, so the markets usually will fare better than normal, but we'll see how it plays out. We don't have a ton of stocks out here in the news, but nonetheless, we do have some stocks moving around, and we'll see how it all shakes out and plays out once the opening bell rings today. Another stock I want you to keep on the radar today is Biogen IDEC. It looks like they received news or an approval of their drug. I think a lot of this news is factored into the cake here. So be very, very careful around this 350, 351 level. I don't see much more upside for Biogen, even though they did receive some positive news here. I believe the drug maker did get FDA approval on its MS drug. So again, but I just think it's all factored in. I don't think there's going to be a lot of upside there. Just to share that with everybody. Okay, so with that being said, everybody, futures are up again, $10. A great move before the opening bell. The volume is expected to be pretty light today. That generally helps the market, and we'll see where this thing trades out. But there should be some decent intraday action, at least in the first couple of hours. With that being said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.